case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In the complex world of corporate disputes, a landmark case of Choate, Hall and Stewart v. SCA Services, Inc. emerged, involving allegations of unlawful diversion of funds within a corporation's board of directors. A former chairman was accused of violating fiduciary duties, negligent mismanagement, and intentional squandering of corporate assets. The plaintiff in the case was a law firm that represented one of the directors during a contentious settlement negotiation process, which resulted in a contract incorporating mutual releases of all claims and provisions for legal expenses. The crux of the dispute revolved around the refusal of the defendant corporation to pay the plaintiff law firm legal fees for services they had provided to a third party called Steir. This refusal led to a legal tit-for-tat. The law firm sued the corporation for a declaratory judgment and preliminary injunction, but the lower court ruled in favor of the defendant. Undeterred, the plaintiff law firm appealed the decision. The Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court, in a potentially precedent-setting ruling, determined that the plaintiff, as an intended beneficiary of the contract, held the right to enforce the defendant's promise to pay legal fees. Kaplan J., who penned the majority opinion, set the tone for this highly anticipated shift in Massachusetts law. The lawsuit had its roots in an internal board dispute, where allegations of unlawful diversion of funds by the former chairman created tumultuous ripple effects. Separate legal battles ensued, with Steir and Kurzman, along with two other board members, launching lawsuits against the defendant for undisclosed reasons. In a twist, the higher court overturned the defendant's summary judgment and annulled the judgment against the plaintiff on the bond obligation. However, the court upheld the denial of the plaintiff's motions to substitute Steir, leaving the situation largely unchanged. In an interesting side note, the court declined to comment on the validity of the defenses raised by the defendant against the plaintiff. In the end, the plaintiff was allowed to seek interim relief again, subject to the factual circumstances and the court's opinion.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsc.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.